Time is 12:05 p.m. This is the beginning of tape number 2, the video deposition of Shane Mosley.
Okay. You had time to look at this article?
Yes.
Okay.
Too much.
And is it fair to say Lance Pugmire, as far as you're concerned, is, well, withdrawn? You told me that you terminated your relationship with Darrell Hudson because he went to work for a competitor of yours. Is that fair?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay. Can you, if you look at the second page of this article, the second full paragraph down, it says Mosley, 44-4, 37 knockouts, fired Hudson after the Balco investigation, linked him to the lab. And linked him to the lab. And then it goes on. The part where it says Mosley, that's you, fired Hudson after the Balco investigation, linked him, is that true?
That's not accurate, no.
Okay. You never told Lance Pugmire that?
No, I didn't fire him after. I think that's what he's assuming.
Well, here's my question. Did you ever tell Lance Pugmire you fired Hudson as a result of the Balco investigation?
No.
Sorry?
No.
Okay. Now, you testified earlier that after you, I want to make sure.
Yeah.
After you learned that you had been given steroids,
Yes.
which would have been after you testified, or on the same day you testified before the grand jury, correct?
Yes.
Which would have been December 11th, 2003, correct?
Yes.
Then you said after that time,
Right.
you never denied ever using steroids or performance-enhancing drugs, correct?
Let me say. After 2003.
After December 11th, 2003, after
Yeah.
you went to the grand jury,
Yeah.
you learned you took steroids.
Yes, I didn't deny it no more.
Okay.
What was your answer? What did you say?
I didn't deny.
Okay. Do you know who David Avila is?
Yes.
Who's David Avila?
He's a writer.
And have you done interviews with him?
Yes.
Have you done more than one interview with him?
Yes.
Okay. You recall on February 27th, 2004 doing an interview with him? Or about February 27th, 2004?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay. And if you look at this article he did about Mosley's genius boxing IQ, and you go to the second page, there is the the fourth full paragraph. There's one short sentence, a full paragraph, or the only thing in that paragraph. It says as follows: Mosley said other than vitamins, he would not ever take steroids.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you go up above that, you're talking about your grand jury appearance, I assume. And there's the sentence right before that. They just asked me questions on what did I take and how long I've been taking vitamins. You see that
Right.
sentence?
Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you tell Mr. Avila when he did this interview with you that you had taken steroids?
Yeah, I mean, this is 2004, but no, I don't remember not telling anybody that I didn't.
Sorry?
I don't remember. I didn't tell anybody that I took anything on this day or not took anything because it was still, you know, it was grand juror. It was still under. It was private, so this couldn't be accurate. Saying that I didn't. No, so.
Okay, when you say in this article's dated
2004.
February 27, 2004, and you're saying the grand jury was still secret, what did you mean by that?
Well, not secret. The grand, well, it was secret. It was still, what was the word? It wasn't put in public record.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't put out in public record, so I wouldn't have offered him any extra because it was not public record. So why would I put the record out there? That's what I was saying.
In other words, why would you in February 2004 tell anyone you took steroids?
I mean,
I object to the form of the question.
I said my testimony, the grand jury was truthful and it was accurate, and that's it, you know.
Right, but in 2004, you didn't want anyone to know you had used steroids. Is that fair?
Object to the form.
No. That's
No,
not
you
true.
didn't. Oh, you.
That's not true.
Okay, what is true? Did you care if anyone knew you had taken steroids in 2004?
Did I care? No, because it was the truth. I mean, it's the truth. Whatever's the truth is the truth. So.
Okay. Were you angry with Mr. Conte for giving you steroids in 2003?
I was definitely angry for getting these steroids and basically blemishing my career basically with steroids.
Mm-hmm. So at the end of 2003, it's your allegation, by the end of 2003, you realized you'd been given steroids and you believed Victor Conte had lied to you and tricked you into using steroids, correct?
I believe he had tricked me into giving me.
He tricked you into using steroids.
Mm-hmm.
He blemishes your record, correct?
Exactly.
Ruins your legacy, correct?
Object to the form of the question. But
Do you think it hurts your legacy?
Yeah, I think it does.
Do you think it ruins your legacy to a certain extent?
I think I heard it. I'm not sure if it was.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Why are you bringing this lawsuit against Mr. Conte now?
Because he said that basically I was lying, that I knowingly took steroids. I knowingly took steroids, basically. And I think that it hurts me all the way around. I mean, as far as me going to him, I don't understand why he would do this. Why would I go to him and take steroids when, why? I don't need to.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you, sir, why didn't you sue him in 2003?
object to the form of the question calls for, I'm directing him not to answer.
Sir, in 2003, he tricked you into taking steroids, right?
Yes. He tricked me and Daryl, but go ahead, yes.
Why didn't you take any legal action
I
against him?
object to the form, I object and direct him not to answer.
On what basis?
On the basis that I was his lawyer at the time, and any
Uh-huh.
conversations he had about, if he had